Hello folks, welcome back. So in this video we're going to talk about our weekly analysis for this coming week, starting the 14th of August through 18th of August 2023. So right here on your screen, what you can see is the dollar index. Now I like starting this analysis with dollar index so that whatever commodity pairs you're trading in forex, you would know exactly what to do. If you're trading the euro dollar, for example, whatever dollar index is doing will definitely be the opposite. So that's why I start with the dollar index, so that whatever you're trading, you can use this as a mirror for your trading. Now I'm expecting bullishness on dollar for this very week. We have relative equal highs here, and I'm expecting price to take out these highs, and this is the main threshold of the bearish order block. This green candle is a bearish order block, and this is the middle of it, which is also called the mean threshold. And so I'm expecting price to get at least to this point for this week or the coming weeks. Previously, I want us to go now to the daily chart. On the weekly, we're expecting price to expand to the upside, so I want to go to daily chart. Okay, so here's our daily chart on the dollar index. We are expecting price to give us some bullish moves as well. I'm trying to zoom out so that you see clearly. So previously we just went short on this fair value gap, and then we formed a fair value gap, respected it, and this is an inversion fair value gap which is acting as real support. This is a fair value gap, price went above it, coming back down, is acting as support here, we can see. So now we're expecting bullish moves, taking out these equal highs here and trading up at least to the mean threshold of the order block we saw on the weekly chart, as seen here. So for dollar index, we're expecting bullish price. For every other currency that is paired against the dollar index, that has the base currency first, we're expecting bearish move. I want to check out what we have here on the euro dollar. I use the forex.com server, so let's check weekly chart. I'll quickly zoom out. Now weeks ago I mentioned that we are trading up to this volume imbalance, and we traded up to that point, respected it perfectly. I spoke about this last week. So we were in premium at this point. We traded away from it. Here's the volume imbalance. We traded away from the volume imbalance, and now we are seeing lower prices. So what do we expect for euro dollar this week? Since we have the dollar index expecting higher prices, we are expecting lower prices for the euro dollar, and we're expecting price to gravitate towards this fair value gap. What is a fair value gap? A fair value gap is when we have three candles in a premium or discount array, candles 1, candles 2, candles 3, and then the low of candles 3, which is this, and the higher of candles 1, which is this. There is a gap between them, so there is an imbalance. This imbalance is called fair value gap. So whenever we have fair value gaps, we tend to see price gravitating towards them. It's like I want you to see it as a magnet. So we're expecting our weekly candle to gravitate towards this fair value gap this coming week. It's shaded this pink area, and we have this relative equal lows here. We also expect price to take out these lows and trade into this fair value gap. Now I want you to understand that this would only happen if what we're expecting in dollar index happens exactly as it is. If dollar index becomes bullish, then we should be expecting bearish prices on euro dollar. Go down to the daily chart. Now for the daily chart for euro dollar, we also expect lower prices. This pink shaded area is the volume imbalance we saw on the weekly chart, and we just traded a bit short of it by a few pips. And this is of course our daily chart. This is the weekly fair value gap we saw on the higher time frame. Here on daily time frame, you will not see any form of fair value gap. It's sometimes like that, but as far as we have it on our weekly time frame, we'll still expect price to gravitate it using the weekly candle. Now we can see a fair value gap here. Let me quickly annotate that. So you can, this candle high and this candle low. Let me drag that to the right. Now we see price reacting from this fair value gap aggressively away from it, and then there is another fair value gap here. This high, this low, and this high. Once we break a fair value gap, when price comes back to it, in most cases it acts as resistance, and this is known as inversion fair value gap. So we broke below the inversion fair value gap, came back, and it acted as resistance. Now we're expecting to break down and take out these equal lows, trading back into the fair value gap of the weekly chart. So for euro dollar, weekly and daily, we are bearish this coming week. And finally, I just want to quickly touch GBPUSD before we wrap this up. Forex.com. So weekly chart. Remember, we are bullish on dollar, so we'll expect to be bearish on foreign currencies that paired with the US dollar. This is the British pound dollar. Here is a bearish order block, the mean threshold, which is the midpoint of it. We previously saw price coming to that point. See the bodies of the candles, and that is premium price action. So we're expecting price to price down to discount, and that's what's happening here for the British pound dollar. Now for the weekly time frame, we have a low here, we have a low here, so we're expecting price to take out this low and this low, and then trade down to at least the consequent encroachment of this weekly week. A consequent encroachment of a week is the midpoint of it. I'll define these terms in my channel soon. I'll give more education about these terms, order blocks, weeks, consequent encroachment, fair value gaps in my channel, so just watch out for that. So we're expecting price to gravitate towards the consequent encroachment or the midpoint of this weekly candle, but at least take out this low and this low. That's for the weekly chart for British pound dollar. And then for the daily chart, let's quickly check that out. This again is the weekly order block that we saw on the higher time frame, and then this is the daily chart. This is the consequent encroachment of the week I showed you on the weekly time frame. And then for the daily, we are expecting British pound dollar, GBPUSD to take out this low and this low. These are relative equal lows, and trade down at least to the consequent encroachment of the week on higher time frame. So we are bearish on pound dollar on weekly and daily. We are bearish on euro dollar on weekly and daily, while we are bullish on DXY, which is dollar index. So what can you do with this information? You should be looking for lower prices on British dollar, on British pound dollar, and euro dollar coming this week. And if you are trading any other currencies that you think or you feel I should do analysis for the coming weeks, you can kindly indicate that on the comment section. I hope you find this video insightful, and if you've not done so already, you should subscribe, like, and comment. This would encourage me to make more videos like this. And till I talk to you next time, I wish you good luck and be safe.